I have to be completely honest with you. We completed Baku, but it didn't actually record, which is a big shame for us. So, and before we could restart session, the game had already saved. So, we came P3 in Baku. Quite an uneventful race, to be honest. P3. Valtteri Bottas actually won. We beat all of our championship rivals, and now us and McLaren are drawing on points. So I thought, so this is going to be episode 4, Spain. We're going to do Spain this episode. I think we should move teams, you know.
Maybe there are better options elsewhere.
You know what? We're going to go for Red Bull Racing here. Because I think we need to get them back to where they belong. You know? We need to bring them back up from the ashes. You know? Whew, let's do this.
Okay, everyone's happy with that proposal and we're locked
We've
in.
moved to Red Bull.
On the next race weekend, you'll officially be racing for a new team, so you'd better start getting ready for the move. You're being compared favourably against your teammate. Well done. As long as you're in the same car, they'll always be your #1 rival, so it's important to keep this up.
It is a big move, but we need to get Red Bull back to their winning ways. And of course, they do have the highest ceiling, so that is great for us. And I think you get 3,000 resource points when you can move to a different team, so that's great. So, Australia was a great race for us in Racing Point. Bahrain was okay, but overall it's been a frustrating experience for the past few races. And I think we need a challenge, you know. I think we need to move to Red Bull. So maybe a shock to you guys. I've been in Racing Point for a good 3 seasons. I did start in Toro Rosso. So yeah.
Welcome to your new team.
Oh,
Red
wow.
Bull have taken the sport by storm over the past decade or so to become one of the most successful on the grid. They have a constant influx of new talent from their famous young driver program, so make sure to impress, lest you lose your seat to another rising star.
This is cool. Wow, look at all this. Okay, yeah. Qualify 11th or better. As you see, it is a little bit of a change from Racing Point, of course, but you know, these things happen. Wow. Grosjean has been signed to Racing Point. Do you really think he's got the skills to replace? Okay, so we got 5,000 resource points. That is incredible. Wow.
If it were me, this is probably what I'd
Yeah,
invest
we
in.
really haven't been upgrading much, as you can clearly tell. Wow. Would you look at this?
What do you think of this one?
Would you look at this? Yeah, we've got a lot of work to do, guys, if we want to bring this team back from the dead. But as you can see, we've got good durability. We've got good power, which is always nice to see. Yeah, there's all of our aerodynamics and chassis things that we've ordered. You know, we're getting there. We are getting there. So then, let's do this. Are we ready, guys? It's going to be a struggle, but I think we can do it. Let's go. Of course, this is moving to a new team. It might be a little bit of a long video. You can always skip it if you want, but just again, hope you guys are staying safe. Of course, this is a big turn in their career, so make sure to not miss this one. Sorry I couldn't get Baku done, but yeah. It was kind of a rubbish race anyway, you know. It would have been boring for you to watch in the end. So yeah, let's do this. think it is going to be struggle the first few races in this car, of course. We're not really used to it, so we might be a bit far behind on our teammate. Getting a couple of resource points there, which is always good. It is going to rain a little bit at the end of the race, but oh yeah. We've only got 2 points. Hopefully we can change that in this race. A top 10 finish for this team at a stage like this in their career, in the season. I think they'll be happy with me moving. After I've won 2 championships, they'll be delighted.
You join us today at the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya
Whoa.
for what's bound.
This is going to be tough, guys. No talking now for this lap. Let's go. P14.
Excellent lap. We're really pleased.
Not bad. You can see we've got a lot of work to do on the engine side of things.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick
Not
look
too
at
bad.
those who will be fronting the grid. Leclerc, Butler and Lando Norris. With qualifying wrapped up,
Only
we
3
now have
times
our
behind our
grid line
teammate.
up for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic
See the racing
race.
point. Wow. Giovinazzi, he can't cope without us. And Romain Grosjean is P10. It's like it's going to be tough for Devon Butler to challenge with the 2 Ferraris. 2 McLarens now after I've left him to battle with them. Anyway, guys, you could tell that it's lacking a bit of downforce as the Red Bull.
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts. Qualifying is over and Devon is on the front of the grid.
Oh yeah, that is tough. That is very tough for me. But I mean, he's good, and I can't wait for the race.
How are you finding things at your new team? Are you settling in?
Oh, it's incredible, absolutely exquisite. I love it so much. Yes, there we go. Increased reputation.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Red Bull. Good thing is we're only 4 positions off the points now. It's gonna be tight, of course, but we can do this. Come on. Weird to see Danny Kvyat in the Red Bull, isn't it, guys? Up, down, up, down. Good amount of resource points there. Of course, it's our first race for Red Bull, so we need to kind of get used to how the car handles.
Well done. Very solid result. You're looking good for the race.
As you can see, we've got those upgrades. Could we buy something else? Maybe? No. Maybe this? No. No. Okay guys, let's get it over with. Our first race at Red Bull. Whew. It's definitely going to be a struggle for us as we're so used to being competitive, but it's just how life is, I guess. It's just how life is. I've took a risk here, but you never know.
What does
I'll have
the
to be
Spanish
patient
Grand Prix have in store
if I
for
want
us
it to
today,
pay
I
off.
wonder? I hope we see some tight wheel-to-wheel action down the main straight. Circa Mansell and Senna way back. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Charles Leclerc
Leclerc's on
lines up
pole.
on pole position.
He's dominant this season. Dominant.
Okay, be wary of the cars ahead braking suddenly into one.
Feels good, feels good. Lights on, away we go now. Round 4 of our career mode here today. It's not the best of starts, however, we're okay. We're in the Red Bull, that's all that matters. We dive up the inside of Alex Albon here. And we're just trying to gain some places. Argy-bargy here as we come on to turn 4. Everyone's going very slowly as they're running side by side.
Alright, let's focus now for
And
the
we
rest
go
of the
for a
race.
move down Nico Hülkenberg and we're up into 13th place. So that's 1 position gained from our starting position. Hopefully Kvyat can just pull me along. Where I've started. Just need to be patient here, of course, there's a lot of time to go. It's very unlikely we'll get a top 10 finish. Of course, Romain Grosjean in the Racing Point. So the driver who replaced me. Us two are all over the back of now. Okay, 1 lap done. Kind of status quo with all of us. Of course, a very tough track to overtake is Spain. And you can easily get a lot of oversteer in this section. Probably going to be tough to keep up with our teammate. Just because he's got a little bit more experience of driving this car, however. We're okay. Bit close. Of course, the Red Bull struggling through this section. It's not got much downforce compared to the other cars. However, it's okay. We're still in the fight with everyone. Nobody's really breaking away. It's kind of like a big snake. Ferraris and the Red Bulls, though, they're zooming off the likes of Butler, Leclerc and Norris.
Race officials have enabled DRS. DRS is now available.
DRS enabled then. Catch up to our teammate a little bit there. Kvyat isn't really able to stay with the cars ahead. Just wondering if we should try and get him and then keep up with him. Although we're being hassled by the Renault car behind. You would think Romain Grosjean would have the pace to, I don't know, do something about these cars ahead, but yeah. Kvyat not too strong in this section of the track. We're just trying trying to line ourselves up for some kind of move. Maybe into this corner. We're a bit too far back. We just let him know that we're there. Of course, there's no team orders here. It's just a straight thing. Straight sprint to the end.
Okay, battery's looking good. You can use overtake to get past.
This might be a good chance for us. We get in the slipstream of Danny. We're gaining. Is he going to defend to the inside? We're going to move to the outside. We're going to swoop around the outside, and that's P12. Let's have a look at that move, guys. Our first move for Red Bull. And we get on our teammate, Danny Kvyat. Just a lot of overspeed. And we swoop around the outside. There's nothing Danny can do about that. And that's the move down. Done. Now let's see if we can keep up with Sergio Perez, our old rival back in season 3 and 2. And also Romain Grosjean. Seems like maybe someone's slowing them up a little bit. I don't know, but the Mercedes are at the front of this little group. And then there's the leaders, but yeah, it's an interesting one. Very interesting. We're quite strong in Sector 3. Of course, it's a quick lap is Spain. High downforce. Red Bull have always been well known for their downforce. Not for their straight line speed, however. Just getting a good exit. A little bit on the grass there.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Mediums then for the pits. They'll easily go to the end, I'd say. We could always try and get the undercut on these guys. However, I think we will, against such a field, I don't think our tyres will be able to last to defend against them. I think track position is a lot more crucial on a track like this.
Battery charge is high. Let's increase ERS deployment to up the pace.
We are able to stay with Perez though, which is good. Good. Like I said, the two Mercedes, you know, they're not really getting away here. But this is a battle for, I'd say, around P7 or something, which is very interesting. I think that's Carlos Sainz, who just isn't able to stay with this group that I'm in here. Very close now. Of course, we don't have the speed to keep up on the straight, but still. It's anyone's game here. Oh, poor old two Williams, look at them. The two McLarens, though, are just storming it. I think Devon Butler's somewhere in the top 3. I think he's followed them through, however, they're just so quick, you know. Racing Point. I think they've lost it now, we've dumped them. Grosjean only getting 1 point out of this race. Yeah, tough times for them. Anyway, back to the Red Bull world, and me and Kvyat doing a good job sticking with these guys. I think Lance Stroll's in this battle as well. So he's not really maximising his potential. I feel like Butler's been a lot stronger than Stroll in this first part of the season. I'm just trying to line up Perez now. I think this is probably our best chance to get a move if we have enough speed on the straight, but we're definitely closer than we've been, closer than last lap. Just trying to be as neat as we can. Very close. A little bit on the grass there, but it's an okay exit. Just not the speed, not got the speed.
We're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
I'm gonna box this lap then. In the Red Bull. Feel like it's the best job. We're losing our tyres just a little bit. Of course, we have to be pushing like crazy to keep up with the likes of Sergio and Grosjean. So, yeah.
Okay, we've got plenty of energy. Switch to overtake and have a go.
I just realised we're in P10, guys. I think some of these guys have pitted ahead of us, so that's always something. As our tyres are starting to lose it just a little bit.
Box this lap, please.
Just a teensy bit. Cheese that corner a little bit. Just trying to maximise this final stage of our stint. This would be great to undercut some of these guys. I think quite a few of them are coming in as we cut the corner a little bit there. I'm going to try and get Perez, but we just can't get him. It's going to be a battle in the pits. Oh, that's a shame. Oh wow, what happened there? I don't know what happened. What on earth did happen?
Exit now. You'll be racing as you...
Oh, this is bad, guys. Bad pit stop. Oh, that has lost us a lot of time. A lot of time. Well, you could say it has,
last
but
stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
we get a warning for crossing the pit line exit, but gets us a better exit. As you say, not the best. Is that Giovinazzi? It's Giovinazzi. I just realised that. Wow. Giovinazzi, our old teammate, is with us now. That's great. I was just thinking, like, we've lost so much time here, but the fact that we're
Let's
with Gio
use some of this energy.
is
Increase
incredible.
the ERS deployment.
You know, it's incredible. We haven't really got the pace to stay with it, though, as you can tell. But underperforming the car at these racing points.
We're running an
They've been
excess
let
on
down
fuel. Mix
by the
3 is there
drivers.
if you need it. Mix 3.
As our teammates come in, I
Daniel is
think
coming in for a stop.
it's going to be close between me and him, just because we did get held up in the pit lane a little bit. We did get held up. Of course, Danny will have been slipstreaming everyone. Would you believe it? We get a good exit on Gio here. Got DRS though.
Gap to teammate ahead
What
is
position are we gonna come out?
16.5
This
seconds.
is incredible. P10, we're in the points. Wow, this is amazing. I cannot believe it. What an undercut. What an undercut. Wow, Red Bull are quick on the stops. Where's my teammate? Like, I think he's like a dark blue dot on the left hand side, bottom left. Oh, thank you, Mercedes. They've really holding everyone up. So then, guys, I'm just going to give you a recap on the race up front. Lando Norris is battling with Devon Butler and he gets the move done. Wow, good job. And here's Leclerc. He's dominating this race. Massively. And then there's Lewis. He's starting to get away from his teammate Valtteri. And then there's Valtteri Bottas. The Mercedes, they're not really that quick around this circuit, so that's why they're creating such a lot of traffic. So you get a nice exit. Anyway, guys, that's what the leaders are doing. Leclerc, obviously very quick in that car. And I hope you're enjoying it, guys. I'll move to Red Bull. I know there will have been a lot of criticisms, just like when Lewis moved to Mercedes. But you know, people take risks, like me.
The car behind you has just fitted the hard tyres. Car behind, running hards.
Oh, Grosjean on the hard. So the two Force Indias doing different strategies. Interesting. A few more groups are starting to form a little bit here. Of course, the two Williams, Norris and Butler it is, going hammer and tong still. We just need to concentrate as we don't want to lose any time. We're just going to regain our focus a little bit. Let's go. We don't want to lose any time. They're not really getting away are the likes of Giovinazzi. I mean, they are obviously, but like, you know, it's peculiar that we're able to like stay in DRS range and stuff. Red Bull will be happy with this. First points since, I don't know, season 1, I guess. Of course, Daniel Ricciardo has had to be let go. Which is sad, very sad. We get our first warning of this race. Very sad, but yeah, once again, guys, hope you're all okay. Hope you're all enjoying your day. Keep on washing your hands, social distancing. Remember that. Anyway, a little moment there coming out of turn 2. Up into turn 4 now. Important to get good acceleration as this uphill climb. Vettel let Leclerc pass, I think, or was it the other way around? I have no idea. Anyway, they were constantly letting each other pass in the 2019 season. We're just about in DRS range. We need to focus here if we want to stay in DRS. Would you believe it? My teammate has passed Romain Grosjean. And got into P11. I guess Grosjean's on the hard compound tyres. That was a bit of a strange strategy. But, you know, it's peculiar, isn't it? You know? Like, I wonder why.
If you continue to cut corners, the stewards will give you a penalty.
So, the thing is, I mean, if you get 3 warnings, you got a 3-second penalty. And we're just experimenting, you know, what we could do, what would work, what wouldn't. So now we know not to do that anymore. We can try corner cut it a little bit, but not that much. Oh, there's a little bit of 3 wide up ahead of us. What's going on here? Oh, interesting. Bottas and Stroll going
We're starting to catch the car
wheel
in front,
to wheel.
but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop.
Would you believe it? Giovinazzi's having to defend. We're going to go around the outside. Oh, it's side by side. We tried to get the move done. He gave us the space. We carried the car. We just let it flow around. However, it just wasn't enough. But look at this. We are well placed for something of a
Let's turn
move.
up the ERS deployment.
This would be
and burn some of this
embarrassing.
energy.
This will be very embarrassing as we line it up. Look how close we are. Again, the slipstream. Slipstream enabled DRS.
We're leading our teammate by 2.9 seconds.
This is incredible stuff here. This is the battle for P4, everyone. P4. Oh, my teammate's not staying in range. Sadly. But would you look at this? It's too wide again. Leclerc. What's happening here?
It seems they've fixed whatever the problem was.
I think
Coming
Charles
back up
has
to
got a
speed.
problem with his car. Yeah, Leclerc's got an issue, but the problem's resolved. He'll now be back up to speed. Ooh. So we have absolutely dropped our teammate from staying in DRS range of these guys. How unlucky is that for Charles Leclerc? He's leading the race by a good 5 seconds and then he gets an engine issue. And he's stuck with us people. With us crazy battlers. Very lucky I didn't get a penalty there. But still, lap 14 out of 17, it's really heating up here. Grosjean has managed to make the move on our teammate, which isn't that good, but this is the real battle. This is the points position battle. And Leclerc will be very aggressive. He'll be wanting to find some pace to get back past. I think one of the Hasses.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake.
Lewis
Use
Hamilton
overtake.
is having the race
Virtual
of his...
safety car deployed. Slow
wow.
down and maintain a positive delta. Virtual safety car is deployed. Drop your speed. Our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
Well, it's the first virtual safety car of the year for us, of our career mode. And wow, would you believe it? Carlos Sainz is not having the best career. He's not having the best season. He was out in Baku.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
And now he's out today. What a shame. Anyway guys, due to Carlos Sainz's loss, well, yeah. Now,
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until
Lando
the green
Norris
flag.
leads
VSC
the race.
ending. Wait for green.
not the best exit out of there. All we hope for is that he locks up or makes some kind of mistake. Just look at the speed of that racing point. I think Leclerc's made the move on Valtteri Bottas. And now he's going to go off to the Haas car now. Hamilton is having the race of his life in P3 for a car that is not competitive anymore. He's really outperforming that chassis. We need to start pushing if we want a chance of P9. I think it's been a solid result for the team. I think they'll be happy with that, to be honest. Really need to start locking up. The only reason why we were close was because they were battling so much. Just hope we're in DRS
Okay,
range
battery's
for the
looking
final
good.
few laps.
You can use overtake to get past.
Oh yeah, we've got a lot of ERS to play with. But it doesn't really matter when you've got such a fast car ahead of you on the straights. And we know it, don't we? Still on DRS though now, that's good. Good to know. Here's Carlos. Lando
The car behind is
Charles
dropping back by about 0.3 a lap.
getting past. Getting the move done on the Haas car. So now he's sending his sights on Lewis Hamilton, who is in P3. We go off the
We've
circuit.
been awarded a time.
And we get a penalty there. That is not on. That is not happening. So we're driving along. This gives us a chance to see Charles Leclerc driving in anger. And he's got past the Haas car. And now Hamilton will be getting a bit scared. As there is Charles Leclerc just in view. But here it is, the battle for the lead. Devon Butler attacking Lando Norris. Lando Norris is doing a great job. Let's go on, Williams. Go on. Is that? I think it's Kubica. Yeah, go on, Kubica. You can get Hulkenberg. Anyway, back to the race. Grosjean is getting overtook by Sebastian Vettel. Okay, let's go. Okay. So So then guys, lap 16 out of 17. We're doing all we can to stick with these faster cars. Max Verstappen's in there too, I didn't even see him. We've got a lot of fuel as well, I forgot, but yeah. This just shows that the Red Bull car does have potential. And with time it will get back up there to its winning ways. We'll find a way. So from P14 on the grid, it's not been the best weekend in the world, obviously, from my likings. However, I think from Red Bull's point of view, it's been a great weekend. You know? It's been goody good. So,
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
I mean, we're still there for Giovinazzi. But just look at that speed.
This is your final lap of the race.
Oh no. Oh, there's a two-way fight here. This is great for us. Stroll and Verstappen. A P7 finish would be incredible. Now flick it around. We probably will get a penalty for that, but we don't. And this is incredible. Are we going to get the cut back on Giovinazzi? We are. This is great. And now we have a look at Max Verstappen on the outside. Around the outside.
Expect to see some rain about
Giovinazzi
10 to
we
15
go.
minutes from now.
It's P9, everybody. P9. Wow, that's incredible. Thank you so much, Lance Stroll. Oh, he'll be kicking himself. He will be kicking himself. P9, what a result. I think it's been a great start to our Red Bull career, guys. We've really showed everyone that this car can fly. It's a great result for the team.
Good job, you did really well. Super driving.
Whoa, I'm happy with that.
It was a tough race at times.
McLaren.
But they've held on to take
They're going to be
a
tough to
great
beat.
victory. Our drivers are making their way out for the podium celebrations.
I mean,
and it's going to
we
be
can maybe
McLaren
challenge them by the
picking
end
up
of the
winner's
season if
trophy.
our upgrades
Congratulations
improve,
to
but,
the
you know,
entire team for that
who knows?
fantastic performance. And after this round of the World Championship,
Where's our
Lando Norris
teammate?
takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship.
There he is.
After that
Oh,
excellent
16.
result. Some amazing talent out on the track today.
P9.
But Anthony, who would you pick
We're
as
only
your driver
14
of the day?
seconds behind the
I have to say
leader.
Sebastian Vettel certainly caught my eye during today's
Great
race.
result by Lewis.
Incredible
Oh,
driving.
Charles
It's time
Leclerc.
to check out the constructors' standings. McLaren supplant the previous leaders, taking control of the
Everyone,
championship.
this is the highlights
There was
then.
also a strong Grand Prix from Haas F1 this weekend. Fantastic work from
We're
the
still
American
beating
team
Giovinazzi
to move
as we
themselves
did
further up
overtake
the
him on
table.
track.
Well, Ant, an end to
Around
another
the
fantastic
outside
weekend
into
of racing.
turn 6, I
Thanks to
think,
everyone who joined us,
which was
and
nice.
we'll see you for the next one.
And the constructors, we've got 4 points now to add to the list, which is incredible. So, once again, thank you so much for watching, guys. It's been great to move to Red Bull. Yep, and I hope you enjoyed it, you know. It's awesome. So, I've got the highlights for you here. We're just starting. You can see we've got a yellowy helmet on, which is cool. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Of course, a big shock to you guys who are watching. If you're liking this season so far as career mode, make sure to look at the recent videos on William Kennedy 45 channel. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Stay safe, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day. Bye.